Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Trucking with me, Roll KCB. You know, they say of me, he does the best he can with what he's got, which I admit is not a lot of talent, but it is a whole lot of ice and slush and snow and deadheading, unfortunately, because I don't look ahead to see what I could take back with me, because that would be efficient, and I'm not an efficient guy. My driver's paid by the hour, not by the mile, so he doesn't care. Took, my driver Took. He's called Took here in Canada. If you don't know what a Took is, what's the matter with you? Go watch the SCTV Great White North. Go watch that movie or rerun. I loved SCTV, and yes, I'm old enough that I saw it when it was an original run. Although I'm not from Canada, so I saw it when it originally ran here in the U.S. It probably was syndication. Squirrel. So you did check. You am on a more. Have 2 contracts to finish the map. Must have went back to attempt late COVID, because that's why I loaded in with my trucks. Amur is a slog. It's a slog, but is it like unfair and nearly impossible, or is it just a slog because it's very long? I hated late COVID because you never knew there were paths on the map, and you try to go across them and you find out, wait, I can't go across this path. There's a path here, it's marked as a path, but it's blocked and I can't go across it. Yeah, I hated that. And I am not getting the trailer here. I'm just turning here so I can get to the fuel station. Yeah, I heard it's a slog. I've heard people that have passed on it. I take it you're using trucks that you just picked up along the way. If there's one DLC truck I would recommend, it is this one. To buy. I'm not, because I'm using them doesn't mean I'm trying to sell people on buying them. But this truck is probably the best truck in the game, even if you include all the ones that you get on maps later on. It's called the Mastodon DLC pack. And it is incredibly capable. I'm told it's based on an old Soviet missile carrier design, but who knows. Long and real slow, lots of crawling, at least for you. Okay, well, this is the best mudder. This is a great mud truck, so the JBE mod trucks. Oh, you're using mods. Ah, yeah, this is, I'm not using mods in any of my maps. I'm using the paid DLC vehicles, but not the mods. The mods are free. My trucks aren't free, but like I said, this one I would recommend. It's like I think it's $4 US now, and maybe €4 as well, $3.99. You can find it on sale. Get it for less than that. And to me, it's worth it. I would not be playing this game now if it wasn't for this truck. And a friend of mine that turned me on to this truck, he said, buy this. Do you have all the mods, including the extra vehicles? And I said I did, because I got everything on my Microsoft Reward points. And I got the game itself on a 50% discount with all the seasons thrown in. So he said, yeah, come to Russia. It was in a multiplayer game. Come to Russia and buy this truck since you already have it. I went to Russia. I bought the truck, and I must have like sold it initially or something. So I had to go to Russia and buy it. And it was awesome. I went back to Michigan and wow, this is great. I don't fall off of cliffs anymore. I can get through the mud. Oh, this is just awesome. So, yeah, if it hadn't been for this truck, I would not be doing a series. This is before I started my series. I would not be doing a series on the game. Since then, of course, I've gotten better at the game. This was when I first started playing the game, before I started my series. So I highly recommend this game, or this truck. And if you're not sure about the game, if you don't own the game MudRunner, one, I do highly recommend it. It's very expensive, but what you get for it is unbelievable. You can get like a season 1 through 5 pass now, even if you don't buy the extra season. But a yearly pass, all 5 years, 1 through 5. Each yearly pass comes with 4 new locations, which they call seasons. And you can find a whole bunch of trucks on them. And even if you don't buy that, if you play the game and you say, oh, this is really cool, then I do recommend that you buy the season passes, because they're the most economical. The yearly passes, or the whole bunch of yearly passes. The game comes with 3 regions. If you're not sure if you're going to like the game, what I tell people is try MudRunner first, because you can pick up MudRunner for like a song. You can get it on the Xbox Play Pass. I think you can get it on Steam for like $5 or something, or under $10. You can get it on the Xbox Store if you want to buy it on the Xbox Store for like $5. So I do recommend it. I could go to the trailer, but I'm not. I'm going by the fuel station. I will load the one fuel now while I'm thinking about it. Yep. Vanilla truck, you use the Bandit. Where did you pick that up? Remember what region that was? Because I don't recognize that name. Yeah, pick up MudRunner. In many ways, MudRunner's a harder game, and it's all logging. Know that SnowRunner is not logging primarily. There is logging in it, but it's not primarily logging. It's all kinds of different. So watch people play MudRunner. Watch people play SnowRunner. Pick up MudRunner for a song. Try that. If you don't like MudRunner because you find it monotonous, then you probably won't like SnowRunner. But if you like MudRunner and are not mined with the frustration of falling over and having to pick up your logs and stuff, then you'll like SnowRunner for sure. You still fall off cliffs and have to pick up your cargo, but you get a good feeling for what SnowRunner is like. And even though the base game is expensive, the base game will cost you 10 times what MudRunner will cost you, but you get like at least 20 times more content with just the base game, even without the DLC. The first 3 regions are huge. Each region itself is easily 4 to 5 times the size of a map in MudRunner. Each map is like 4 to 5 times the size, and in the base game you get 4 maps of each region. So that's 12 regions, with each map being like twice as wide and twice as long as the maps in MudRunner. So yes, it's a lot more content for the money. And then again, once you get hooked on the first 3 regions, if you really like it, you're going to want to buy the yearly passes. Don't buy the individual seasons, they're a ripoff. Buy the yearly passes, which come with 4 seasons. And then, if you really like it, you're going to want to buy the bundles of the yearly passes. And the bundle that's out now is the year 1 through 5 pass. Wait till it goes on sale, because it's expensive. It's like close to $100 or something. List price for a 1 through 5 pass, but again, it's well worth the money. don't bother to buy the DLCs. You can, mods come, like Squirrel has mods. You can use mods if you don't mind using mods. There are mods for the PC. There's mods for all the different consoles. The console mods are compatible with each other no matter what the console. I don't know about the PC mods. I think some of them are compatible. I don't think all of them are compatible. So, yeah, you can play with mods. You can play with extra vehicles. The mods do all kinds of things. You can play New Game Plus. New Game Plus also lets you set a whole bunch of features. You can make the game as easy or as difficult as you want. You can play hard mode, which is very difficult. But with New Game Plus, you can make hard mode even harder. Or you can make, normal mode even easier. But I am playing with just the basic game. It would say New Game Plus or hard mode at the top if I was playing anything else. Oh, also, if you want to watch somebody else play the game, I highly recommend Rezvani on Wheels. If you go to youtube.com/@RollCageTV, in the featured channels list, Rezvani on Wheels is there. I think he's at the end. There's a bug in YouTube. I can't reorder those things. I have to unselect them all and select them back. It's a pain. You're supposed to be able to drag them around different places, but it's been buggy for years. And yes, I've reported the bug. And yes, they haven't done anything about it. But yes, Rezvani on Wheels, open up the section, look for Rezvani on Wheels. Or just WEZZLEONWHEELS. Rezvani on Wheels. He is also doing a playthrough. He's also a console player. He plays on PC. He has been doing a playthrough for years, but he's playing on hard mode. And he's also much better than I am, and much more prepared than I am. But he is also playing streams and then chopped down to YouTube episodes. So if you go to his site, you have to look in the streams section. But he also look at the playlist. He has playlists for each region. He's fantastic. Really nice guy too. I've chatted with him quite a bit. He's a fantastic guy. He plays on hard mode, and he's caught up with all the regions. So, yeah, he started before I did, and but I definitely recommend watching him because he's really good. He doesn't talk as much as I do, but he's really good. He used to call his stream a day. Because he would play every day, he would release a day in SnowRunner. He plays at night, throughout the night. So sometimes it can be hard to see because, he's playing in hard mode. He has to go for the night. I think he's dropped that name for his series, but he used to call it a day in SnowRunner every day in real life. And when he started, there was the basic game, and then maybe the first year had been released, and he played through all of those in a row. And then he had to start taking breaks and wait until the new seasons were released. But yeah, I highly recommend him. Rezvani on Wheels. Making sure I'm checking the chat, and making sure I stay hydrated. Ah, delicious. What screen do I have to open to monitor the chat, I wonder? I can see the chat with the screen I have open. I can see the activity feed. I can see the chat. But it's not showing me chat that's on hold for approval. I don't know where to get that. Maybe I have to use the web interface for that? That would kind of stink. Open up another tab on I'm not using OBS or anything. I'm streaming directly from the Xbox. I'm using Stream Elements and Lightstream to display all the scene, to use the scene changers. I use Lightstream to use the scene changers to display the overlays, like the little chat window and all that stuff. Where was I going with this? Yes, so I have only one screen and it's attached to the Xbox. I'm not using a PC at all. My one PC is like 15 years old now. It's a laptop, which is not good for much of anything. In fact, it's running Windows 10. I'm afraid to turn it on now since Windows 10 has been deprecated. I think this is where I'm picking up the cement, so I better stop and see if I need to turn around or not. So I have one screen in front of me on the Xbox playing the game. I have two tablets to my side, each in split screen, so there's 4 apps running there. And then I have 2 phones at my other side, one running a timer and one running the software that controls the wireless mic. So it's, yeah, quite the challenge. Okay. Now I'm taking that to the concrete plant. And I get to the concrete plant by going this way, so I can go straight from the warehouse. It looks like I can cut through there. So I will do that. I will not turn around and take that road. So yeah, if I have to run another app, I can maybe change a window. I have to get someone to test, because I had someone test and put in something that required approval. And it didn't, the message said waiting for mod approval that he got. And I didn't see it. I am a mod on my own channel, believe it or not. So I don't know what window I have to go to see it. Then I'm going to turn around somehow. So I'm going to go back this way again. Just going to go that far right now, because I'm going to have to trace my way back again where I came back. And I might stop here in order to get fuel on the way back. Always got to think about fuel. At least in normal mode, you don't have to worry about, that's not the button I wanted to press. Horn. That's the button I wanted to press. Oh, but there's other Tetris here. Trying to get myself in a position that I can. Yeah, okay. That will kind of work. Come on, give me the thing. Give me the thing. There we go. All right. Cargo management. No wooden planks. No metal rolls. No small pipes. No fuel. Cement. How much cement is left? 10 left. Okay, I need 4. Am I the only one that really likes the sound of loading cement? Is that just me? I love the sound of loading cement. Gotta have another drink here. Delicious. Okay. I start with caffeinated soda and then I switch to water. Slightly flavored water. Well, Crystal Light is one brand, but there's other cheaper brands of flavoring you can put in the water, but it comes out of a squeeze bottle. And if you actually used it if you actually put as much in a glass as they suggest you put in, it would be like outrageously expensive. But all I do is I have a big quart water bottle that I use when I go walking and stuff, and I put just the tiniest squirt in the entire quart, and it barely adds any color, but it cuts the it cuts the tap water taste, and so it has a very slight taste to it. It's like the expensive, you know, waters you buy that are supposed to be, you know, spritz water with a hint of lemon or something, and you can't even taste the lemon, but you pay extra for watered down flavoring. So I just pretend it's very expensive Perrier water, except it's not carbonated. Actually, they do sell expensive water that's not carbonated. It's supposed to be mineral water or something. It has just barely any flavor to it at all, with a hint of raspberry or whatever. I don't know. I'm an old working class guy, and now I'm an old retired guy. I mean, I did have a career in computer software, so, but you know, I come from a working class background. I don't buy Perrier. I've never bought Perrier. No offense to those of you who like Perrier and can afford it and drink it. You know, we're all, as they say, we all put our pants on one leg at a time, except I think that's such a stupid phrase. I often am sitting on the bed or the couch or wherever I'm putting my pants on from. Don't ask why, it might be on the couch. And I don't put my pants on one leg at a time. If I'm sitting on the couch, I'll pull up both legs at the same time. Why would I put my pants on one leg at a time? I can just, you know, flatten them out in front of me and then stick both legs in and pull it up. Anyway, I think a better phrase is we put all our socks on one foot at a time. But not everybody wears socks. We all put our shoes on one foot at a time. Except some people, of course, don't do that. Some people, well, maybe they don't have shoes, but if they have those tie-less shoes, maybe they do jump into both of them at the same time. But I think that's probably a better phrase. We all put our shoes on one foot at a time. Not pants on one leg at a time. And some people don't wear pants. I mean, you know, when that phrase was created, half of the population in the West were frowned upon wearing pants. Anyway, stop engine. Open the storehouse. I am going to unload cargo, not the fuel. I'm going to unload the 4 cement. And now I'm going to craft cement slabs. Make sure I do this right. I like the sound of the cement going in the truck better. And now I'm going to load in the trailer a slab and another slab. Yay! I did everything right, I think. Okay, now let's mark my path back. And it's very redundant. I see there might be a way to get across to here, which would cut off a lot, except the problem is, even if it does cut off a lot, once I get to here, I'm stuck on this side of the pipe. And I tried. I haven't built the pipe yet, so I can't come across here. The problem is I can get here, and I can get here, and I can get here, but trying to get across here, I tried, and it was a disaster. So I think, unfortunately, I have to just go right back the way I came. how much I might need fuel. I'm going to stop at the garage. I'm on the way back from the garage. I passed the garage on my way back. So. Oh, while I'm at the garage, I will, oh, I don't have, right, I still need to get the 2 fuel from here, and then 2 fuel from here. And I'm going to use a different truck to do that. Which I could. What I might do is tow that truck. Try to be really... Oh, I was going to stop at the garage. Move this to here. Very close together. Stop the trailer here. Go get the trailer. Actually, I don't have to drop it off here. So I can come back out this way. Oops. Deleting these things is really a pain. You gotta get the angle just right. If you hit the same button you hit to add one, you can delete it. Just the one in the middle. It's not documented that you can delete the one in the middle. Do I want to, where is the thing out? No, it's not. Let's go to the garage. Right, let's get out the Brigadier. And he's got a bed on him. Okay, now what I can do is just to end the monotony, I'm going to send him over here, and this is going to mess up my line a little bit, but not really. And I'm going to pick up 2 fuel, because that's what I'm missing. And then I will tow him over to the fuel place, or the train station. And then I can grab all 4 of the fuel on my way back. That's the idea. So I'm going to bring him down here, pick up 2 fuel, because that's what I need. So I need 4 more fuel, and I need 5 more fuel. I've got 1 with me, and the train station only has 2, right? Let me verify that. Yes, they have tools. So I need to pick up 2 more fuel. I'm going to switch to the other truck now. Or I'll meet the other truck and then I'll switch to it. And this is going to be way confusing. Okay, something like that. Now, as I drive along here, that line will get shortened. And then I'll know to pull this guy out. Right? Or do I drive him now? Is that where this is starting from? Yeah, I can drive along there now. Drive along, stop here, and switch cars. That's how I do it. Is this working? Yeah, I think this is working. Put on the all-wheel drive. Put on the lights. Go out this way. Get the 2 fuel, and then I'll meet the other vehicle, and I'll tow this one over to the with the 2 fuel over to the train station where I'm picking up the other 2 fuel. Then I'll have all 4 fuel there. And unfortunately, I can't drop off. It'd be nice if I could drop off, unload the 4 fuel at the train station. I don't think I can. If I could unload the 2 fuel at the train station, that would be sweet. I'm not going to tow this thing all the way up the icy hill and all that stuff. So I got to come back to get the other 2 anyway. Did I make it clear what I was doing? I don't know if I made it clear. It's clear in my head. Not clear in anyone else's head. What time is it? Yeah, it's dark enough. Morning's dark too, so I always have to wait. Yeah, see, it's 2100. I move it to 0600 and it's still the same darkness. I am in the Yukon after all. And yes, I drove off the road because I use the auto center steering, which means I don't get to keep the wheels in the same direction when I'm going around a turn, so I can't take a drink while I'm going around the turn. I was chatting about that earlier with Squirrel, looking to see. Squirrel Nuts MC. Spelled with a Z, of course, because they're cool. And yeah, there are advantages to being forced to center the wheel. I'll show it again. I don't think I showed it. Under settings, I have steering mode set to steering wheel, even though I'm using a controller. And what that does is it auto centers the wheels on the controller. So if I'm turning the controller to the right and I let it go, it automatically centers it. Which, if you're driving a fast vehicle, makes it a lot easier to control. A lot less fishtailing. I think I should have enough time before I take my next break on Twitch and end the YouTube episode to grab the fuel at least and get back to the main truck. Yeah, this well, one, it has ice tires on it, and 2, it's not as good of a mudder. This is the GMC Brigadier. It is also a paid DLC vehicle, because all of my vehicles are paid DLC vehicles. That's part of the quote easy mode. Have more soda. Must have more soda. My voice is getting dry. I also have throat lozenges here if I need it. All right, get up here, get the fuel, take it back to the garage. You can see it turn around. I want fuel, just 2, please. Thank you. Pleasure doing business with you. Go back to the garage. This one, it's an American vehicle, so it has a much better crane, than the Russian vehicles. But it also has you have to put it in low gear to engage the diff lock, whereas the Russian vehicles, those you have resident diff lock. You can't. Diff lock is always on. You can't turn it off. Oh, come on. Really? I'm damaging my engine from that little bit of a water puddle? On the way here, I avoided this puddle. I'm a little overconfident in driving this vehicle. This is it's a light vehicle. It's not one of the heavy vehicles, but it's a very capable light vehicle. It's very fast. If you're if you want to, if you want to do contests and you want to try to get a lot of points for the contest, this is a good one to use. But again, I don't necessarily recommend it. It's you can find better vehicles on the maps. It's better than the original GMC you get. But one of the advantages of the DLC vehicles is you don't have to find upgrades. Upgrades are available. They're unlocked. Some upgrades you do find because they're just general upgrades for all light trucks or whatever. But most upgrades you get by gaining experience points. And if you watch Michigan episode 6, so it's like episode 1.6, which if you look in the on my webpage on YouTube, or on my YouTube homepage, look under SnowRunner, you'll see Michigan as a region there, bingeable order. If you look at towards the end of episode 6, I show you how to unlock on the first Michigan map the food delivery contest. What I did between episode 6 and 7, which was between my first 2 streams, offline I spent about 6 hours, and after I did that I regretted. I should have still streamed it and then made a bonus episode or something on YouTube. But I spent 6 hours approximately doing that food delivery contest over and over and over again, because one of the advantages of playing in easy mode is you can do the contest as many times as you want, and that's a pretty easy contest. Where am I? Okay, I want to go a little bit farther because I'm meeting a little bit farther up the road because I'm meeting the Brigadier, the other one, yeah. So just up to the road here. Because he's going to be coming out here and turning to the left, and then he's going to tow me. No, wrong button. What button did I hit? Oh, I turned off the all-wheel drive. I was trying to turn the parking brake. Okay, stop here. Maybe back up a little bit. He's got to get around that corner. Okay. Stop the engine. In case people couldn't figure out what I was doing. Now I'm going to, where's the, no, I want the ZiKZ. I want the ZiKZ. I know it's here. ZiKZ, yes. ZiKZ. There. Now the idea is to come over here, get fuel. In fact, I can just detach the thing and hop in the garage to get fuel. And then get here, pick up the Wrangler, and drag the Wrangler over to the train station. And then from there, drop the Wrangler off of the Brigadier off at the train station. And then I'll come back. I will only have to come back far enough to the fuel station, or to the train station, to grab the last 4 fuel. The 2 that are at the station, the 2 that are sitting on the Brigadier. And I know I probably said Wrangler when I meant Brigadier many times. Because I'm an old retired guy and I get my words all mangled up. And just be grateful you're not one of my roommates that has to put up with that all the time. Hey, where did you put the I don't know, where did you put the drinking glasses? What do you mean? They're right in front of you. No, the glasses, the They're right. Oh, I meant the drinks, not the glass. Not the drinks. The bowls. That's what I'm looking for. The bowls. Where'd you put the bowls? So frustrating. I mean, it's frustrating enough being me. It's even more frustrating, I think, being near me. Which is why my friends are all on the internet. If it wasn't for the internet, I'd have no one to talk to because my roommates avoid me. Even though I live with 2 other people. Oh well. I used to have 2 cats to talk to, but unfortunately, yeah, I don't have any cats anymore. Sadly. They had good lives. I am still a cat whisperer. I was a crazy cat guy, but since I don't have cats anymore, I just say that I'm a cat whisperer because I do every cat I've ever come in contact with, even cats that supposedly don't like people, like my ex-mother-in-law, my ex-wife's mother, had a cat that would always hide, never come out. The cat supposedly never came out to see anybody. Well, I came over there, and the cat came out and hid under my chair. And I was like talking to it, and, you know, he was responding. He didn't sit in my lap, but he stuck his head out and was like, my then mother-in-law couldn't believe it. This cat never comes out with anybody. He hates everybody. I don't know. I think it's a pheromone thing. In other words, I stink the way cats. I must smell like tuna fish or something. Okay, I got the path laid at least all the way to here, and that's where I'm dropping the Brigadier. Let's go do it. We are going to get out of here. We are going to back up this trailer like a pro. Don't go over 45 degrees or 15 degrees. Never go over 15 degrees. With this vehicle in the way, it's a little difficult. I could have done that easily if it wasn't for that Jeep. Get out of my way, Jeep. Oh, no, no. Now, see, he's not in the right place. Get out of the way, Jeep. Come over here where you're more out of the way. But I use him to see what's in the warehouse, otherwise I wouldn't know. Okay. All right. That's not quite good enough. It is good enough. I'll just jackknife it. What do I care? I'm not even looking at it. There. Okay, there. See, I didn't even jackknife it. Wait, can I get out that way? That's the way I came in, right? Yeah. Let's at least get over to the garage. Pick up the sorry about the fence guy. Call my insurance. They'll pay for it. 800 number. I don't remember the number, but you can look them up. What's the name of the insurance company? Oh, it's what? Oh, sorry, I can't hear you. Too far away. Yeah, that's my insurance company. 1-800 I don't know. I gotta make up an 800 number. 1-800? No, really. Honest. Real number. 1-800-555-REAL. Trust me. 1-800-TRUST me. That's it. Okay, I am going to let's get this in the right place. Okay. Detach the trailer. Gonna detach the trailer? Detach the trailer. I hit the wrong button. Where is it? Where is it? Recover! Back to the garage. Oh no, wait. I actually don't have to recover. I can go right to the garage here. Wow! I didn't have to cheat. Leave the garage. Leave lights back on. I was gonna, you know, get a trailer here, but why get a trailer when I can just go to the garage, get all the repairs at once. Much faster. The Wrangler isn't going to have fuel, but that's okay. He's got a better range than I got. And I'm going to tow him. Not the Wrangler, the Brigadier. See, I keep calling him a Wrangler. Stop that. Come on, roll cage. You're not that old. Actually, I don't sound old. Oh, I didn't quite have that in the right place. I got a little nervous. I was gonna get that collision box problem. But they mostly fixed, but there are still seams in the new... Sometimes you'll hit a seam in the new BAP where you'll end up with that issue. Okay, I'm full of fuel. If I need to put some fuel in the Brigadier, I can do that too. Now... we go too far. Oh, I just went a little bit too far. Okay. I'm still not far enough. I should have pulled this thing up farther. I want to be far enough back that it wouldn't interfere, but... Okay. Here we go. Pull it in a little bit. Pull it in a little bit. Okay. That's a good distance. Now, what I'm going to do is actually... his engine is off right now. No. Stop the engine! Why am I stopping the engine? Because I'm going to take a break. So I'll have to attach the winch again. Maybe I should have pulled forward a little bit. Anyway. Yeah, go back into trailer view. There we go. Alright folks, I'm coming up on 50 minutes, which is a good time for me to take a break. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. I'll be back in just a few minutes. If you are watching on YouTube though, that is going to be it for this YouTube episode. The next episode will be the next weekday at noon U.S. Central Time. Which if you want to look up U.S. Central Time, I live in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area of Minnesota. So just type Minneapolis-St. Paul, Minnesota, and you'll get U.S. Central Time. Or if you want, you can say time in Iowa. I live in Iowa. Got nothing against Iowa. But we live in the same time zone. That's easier. If you want a clue... Noon U.S. Central Time is almost always 6 p.m. or 1800 hours in the UK, and it is almost never 0600 hours in New Zealand. So it is plus or minus an hour, but the time is different because of the time of year and different hemispheres and daylight savings time and all that good stuff. But yeah, you can find me. Just subscribe and turn on notifications. Hit the bell, ring the doohickey, all that stuff. Wiggle the dongle or whatever you need to do. Get notifications. Hit the all. All right, folks, Twitch, stick around. I'm going to take a quick break. YouTube, next episode. Either way, I will see you then.